One friend, one camera, 2,000 miles, and I almost spent the whole summer in a gaming chair instead. The last 6 months have been the most fun I've had in years. The reason? I started doing the things that scared me a little. Because for a long time, this was my life, and I can barely tell you what happened in those thousands of hours. So my buddy and I hatched a plan. 1 week down the East Coast, and neither of us had really ever camped before. Sounds like a challenge. With the car packed, we pointed south. 6 hours, 4 states. First stop, Shenandoah. Camp can wait. On the way, we stretch our legs. Dark Hollow Falls. The water crashes without end, like nature's white noise. The rock the water spills over is older than the falls by a long way. Greenstone, ancient lava from when this whole ridge was a line of volcanoes 500 million years ago. On to camp. First, the tent. We fight it long enough to draw a crowd. The neighbors take pity. We'll nail it next time.
Bro, did you see that?
Is it good?
This might be disgusting.
Oh!
This is actually vile.
Ready? Okay, I'm just going. 3, 2, 1. That's really not that bad. This is going to be a masterpiece. For dessert, banana, peanut butter, and Nutella taco. Then it's off to bed. Alright, good morning guys. It's raining here this morning, covered in clouds. Not sure if we're going to be able to do old drag because it's not safe in the rain, but we'll pray that it clears up later and we can go do that. This is breakfast in the morning, Sammy. Breakfast down, the clouds break. We gun it for the mountain. Heavy rain by afternoon, not something you risk on a summit. Our window's short. Alright, starting old rag. Ready, Sammy?
Yeah, this is 6 to 10 hours.
Woohoo! The sun shining through the canopy. Last night's rain steaming off the leaves. It's forest bathing, literally. My heart's beating, Sammy.
What?
How you feeling?
Wet, I'm tired and hot. It'll be worth it.
That's right.
I just want to take a shower though after.
I feel like I'm already been in a shower. My shirt is soaked all the way down to my belly button. Haven't even reached the scramble still. But we'll remember this. That's for sure. Past 2,800 feet, the forest opens and it cools down. Whoa. Starting the real scramble now. This is where it gets fun. This is gonna be a slider, I think. See if I can do this gracefully. We gotta go down here somehow. I
there we go. Okay, it's not as bad as you think. Oh, there's 2 little steps. There we go, there's one section done. Oh, look at these rocks.
Old rag granite, just over 1 billion years old, forged when the first supercontinents collided. These rocks have seen a thing or two.
Oh my gosh.
From up here, the whole park spreads out below.
Is it a straight draw? I think so. This might be the epitome of it do go down.
Don't go down.
It do go down.
Don't go down.
That is a long way down.
Trail mix, water, and no time. The mountain decides it's time to go. It rains most of the way down, but we don't mind.
Look how lush these are. Look at this guy. Good stuff. Good stuff.
On the way out, we pull over, sit on the barrier, and take in the peak we just climbed. Thanks, old rag. Back at camp, we finally eat. And then there's a sunset to catch.
The tortilla chip, chicken, ketchup, mustard, mayo, salt, pepper combo.
A beautiful sunset shared with the deer. It doesn't last long. It doesn't need to. We set off on the Blue Ridge Parkway, 469 miles down the spine of the mountains, all the way to the Smokies, the most visited stretch of road in the entire national park system. They broke ground in 1935. 31 years later, in 66, it was finished. All but one piece. That last stretch, the Lynn Cove Viaduct, took another 21 years. And it's the road we'll drive tomorrow. Too much of it for one day. So we take it slow. Stop for a dip, somewhere on a back road.
This is Jennings Creek in Virginia. It's 95 degrees here today. Snake right there. Look at him.
In need of a rinse off, this spot looks perfect. I guess the leeches think so too. Maybe not my best call. Think it might be time. On to Abbott Lake. A man-made lake, built by the Parkway's first resident architect. On its shore, a cabin older than all of it. And filling the air, bird song. What more do you need?
Well, the road trip has been absolutely stunning so far. We're about 600 miles in. I'm at Abbott Lake right now, watching the sunset, just about to go below the mountains. So cool to see a different bit of the US. Nature's just so awesome. It's crazy. This is just one connected piece of land up from where I've been in Maine. The forests are just so lush and green. It just feels so peaceful. It's quite the anvil cloud.
With a storm cloud moving in, it's back to camp. Good night, dear. More driving today, but Helene took out a stretch of the parkway. Highway it is. We still catch the Lynn Cove Viaduct, the piece that finally finished the parkway. A quick stop before Asheville. Another hot June day. A swim before the thunderstorms roll in, then laundry. Right on cue. A new day. Hiking's on the menu.
The Black Balsam via Art Lobe Trail.
This grassy bald isn't natural. Logging and locomotive fires stripped a peak that used to be forest. For a short hike, this one's got a big payoff. Now a longer one. This one gets the heart going. A granite dome, pushed up from deep underground. Near the top, the trail turns to sand. Like a beach, the whole dome withering away, grain by grain. And the forest shifts with it, band by band as you climb.
We made it to the top of Looking Glass Rock. There's the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains. It's a very steep drop down here to the side profile. But the views are insane. And it do go down, as I always say.
I don't like to draw.
An early morning, and surprisingly, elk. Today, the Appalachian Trail.
Look at this guy. Just jumped up like a mountain goat, buddy. Hey.
We're tired by now, but this forest makes it easy.
My hermit thrush. Just sounds so cool. We're waiting out the rain just before getting to the summit. Should be finished, what is it, 20 minutes or so?
Yeah.
And yeah, so playing it safe. This is the best place to have back pain.
I blew it out.
The summit's bare again. Same story as Black Balsam, but here a cloudburst scoured the thin soil down to the Anarchista slate. Rain on the descent, a pattern by now. Cameras away, on to LeConte.
All right, on a solo mission this morning. Going to summit Mount LeConte via Alum Cave. Should be a almost 20k hike. It's gonna be great.
Steep climb, tired legs. The last and biggest hike of the entire trip.
I'm a sweaty boy this morning. I've been hoofing it up to the top. But the views are just, I can't even describe. See, Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Pine, oak, beech, birch, hemlock, all fading into Fraser fir and red spruce near the top. LeConte has all of it. From the top, the haze the Smokies are named for. The forest gives off a fog of natural oils. Sunlight turns them into fine particles, and those particles scatter the blue right out of the light. The mountains are breathing out their own color.
I mean, come on. That's just unbelievable. Look at that. Holy. Here's the summit of Mount LeConte. We've had 900 meters plus of elevation gain on this hike. About 10k in. Most beautiful hike I've ever done. I'm gonna go to get a viewpoint and then have some granola bars, trail mix, water. Anything I can get to fuel me up for the 10k trip back down.
There's no rain coming for once, so for the first time all trip, there's no reason to rush. I take my time.
Mount LeConte is the third highest peak in the Smokies at 2,010 meters. That's about 6,600 feet in freedom units. It is really high up.
The way down, I've almost got the trail to myself. Back past Alum Cave, almost down now.
We're back to where we started. There's the car. Job well done.
Let's rest the legs and chill by the fire.
All right, Sammy, last day of the road trip. What's been your favorite part?
So, favorite moment? Old Rag was probably my favorite moment from the trip because the scrambling was really fun.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed the scrambling. And we got a sick Polaroid. There's so many false summits that were so sick. What was your favorite moment?
I've enjoyed just seeing the forest, I guess, at different altitudes.
What's that bird? The
hermit thrush, yeah. The hermit thrush here is in all its glory. And then just, having someone to chill with on a hike is always neat.
fun.
We learned the challenge is proportional to the amount that you remember, I guess.
Yeah.
And we also learned about the value of showering.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Cleaning yourself off, top 5.
Yeah. Hygiene is utmost importance in these parts. It's us as we struggle to get this wet firewood to...
There's like the ember, they're
This,
so hot.
we've got lots of embers, but not a lot of flame going on. We don't really need it, but we just wanted to say we did a fire. Well, there we go.
After a short sleep, we're up before the sun, all the way back to New Jersey in one push, one stop for a quick hike at New River Gorge. "12 hours later, we're home, 2,000 miles behind us. I still can't tell you what happened in those thousands of hours in that gaming chair, but these 2 weeks, I remember every one of them.